Alright, so this is a bit of a look back on what I got up to in 2019. So a bit of a compilation of mainly just riding footage, a few of the different spots I've visited. So this one here, we're at, it's called Gandy's DH or Sky DH near Horsham Gully. So it starts at the top of Kensington Roads at the Sky Lookout, or just above the Sky Lookout. And quite steep, it's only a minute long if you're pinning, but a lot of fun in the summer, and in the winter it's a great challenge as well. So it's just loose and dusty in the summer and extremely slippery and hard to hold on to in the winter, and quite greasy as well. So great challenge if you're into that, and if you just want to let it slide and be a bit safer, ride it in summer, it's wicked. So here we're at Brighton pump track. This is down kind of south of the city, southwest of the city, right alongside the train track, just up from a few hundred metres up from Brighton Beach and Brighton Jetty. And it was made by the locals. They got council approval. A lot of effort went into being able to create this park, and much love to the guys who made it happen and just pushed relentlessly to get it done. Curtis Dowdle and all of your crew. I know there's heaps of people there that I'm missing, but good job to all of you. Horsham Gully, this is Boneshaker DH. One of my favourite trails. A lot of fun videoing this one. I had heaps of fun videoing the Sky DH trail as well. Loved that. That was so much fun to make. I love making all these videos. The Sky DH was a standout. I was riding really well and really having a lot of fun. And this one was a lot of fun as well. So you can see just letting it slide, kind of letting it hang loose, going quite quick. It's a relentless trail. So this is near Mount Lofty. We're still on Boneshaker here at Horsham Gully. It's a double black, you'd rate it as a double black trail. Starts up the top at Ridge Road, I think it's Ridge Road, and ends up down the bottom near Penfold Quarry, or Stonyfell Quarry, sorry. And here we're on the Paradox V3 hardtail, full 29er mode at Cobblers Creek. So Cobblers is pretty chill, good fun spot to ride. Now we're back into the gnarly stuff. This is Death Track at Horsham Gully, and this is as loose as Death Track gets. It's extremely loose, and you can see I'm dancing around quite a bit. But this was a lot of fun. This is when I first got the Super Deluxe, I believe, and I was trying to get it tuned right, and it wasn't perfect, but I was still able to send it and have a good time and get some good footage. So this one was a lot of fun to film as well. It's relentless. You're up and down all day. I've only got one camera, and it's quite the challenge, but I love it. There's nothing more enjoyable for me. So if you guys are going to get out and suss out these trails, excuse me, definitely proceed with caution. There are walkers that frequent these trails as well, so they're generally going to be coming up while you're coming down. Not often on trails like Death Track and Boneshaker, but they are there. You do run into them, so proceed with caution. And I definitely recommend trails like Death Track, Boneshaker. If you've got the time and the resource, go for a walk first. Walk the trail, find out what you're in for, because some of the stuff's quite gnarly, and if you're not up to it, it'll catch you off guard, and it could end up potentially in an injury or a decent crash. So be careful, proceed with caution, but have a heap of fun at the same time. If you're coming into a blind section, just give it a yell out track or whatever. That's what I generally do. Let people know, make some noise, let people know you're coming. But you guys get the gist. So now we're dropping into the alternate line to Boneshaker. So this bit here, I'm on Boneshaker and then turning left. So that's the left-hander. Do this little double drop and then you're into the fun stuff. So this is an old trail. If you've watched my review on it, you know it's an old trail that got revamped. Some people told me that it's the original descending line, but either way, it's so much fun. Again, proceed with caution on a trail like this, but it is so much fun. Get out there with a couple of friends, have a look around, and just be inspired by the trail. It's it's kind of technical. There's some technical stuff, and it's just loose. It's loose top to bottom, and you can really let it swing. So I loved filming this one as well. I actually got bitten by some fire ants at the bottom. Kind of put a little bit of a dampener on finishing the edit, but I got enough for me to be happy with. There was only a couple of corners that I missed out on at the bottom. It was rad, so much fun to ride. So if you can get out there, have a look at it, definitely suss it out while we've still got them. Never know when your trails are going to disappear. So we've just lost a couple at Brownhill Creek, which is a real, just devastating, real disappointment. But it is what it is. It's private land, so yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Right here, this is Gawler BMX track. This is my favourite BMX track around. I haven't spent much time recently on the tracks down south, so the Hallett Cove or the Happy Valley track. They're also wicked. But this track out north, if you live out north, Gawler BMX track, awesome spot to practice your pumping, practice your timing, just working on your skills, being more precise. Get a hardtail, get out here. You've also got the pump track literally just behind this BMX track, which you'll see in a minute. We'll drop onto. Someone asked me recently about the top 3 skills you need to improve your riding, and pumping and timing is one of my top 3, so I'll do a video on that soon. But yeah, let it be known that things like this, so this is the pump track right next to the Gawler BMX track. Stuff like this, pumping, getting your timing, getting your flow, will vastly improve how well you ride on the trail and how fast you can get from top to bottom. So never underestimate the importance of going out and flowing, learning how to flow, learning how to get backside and be smooth and be relaxed on the bike. So you can't ride these stuff like this if you're tense. It just never works. You're always kind of in your own way. But I love this place. This is Gawler Pump Track. It's got the little kiddie pump track, which I'm on now, which is awesome too. Great for testing your cornering and improving your distribution of your body weight and your technique in your corners. So I love that. We've got Sev in the shot as well. And this is Craigmore Pump Track. So a friend of mine, Adam, built this. Got a little bit of help from Trailscapes at one stage to legitimise it. Tidy a couple of things up, but this is more or less Adam's work. One-man show. He's done so much work here, and it is an absolutely awesome pump track. It'd be great if the water was a little bit more accessible, but if he was to have a hose there, it'd just get stolen or graffitied, and you'd end up worse off. So shout out to Adam for doing this. Craigmore Pump Track, just off Curtis Road or off Craigmore Road up north.